interesting challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long. So I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Dropping back, it's Schultz. Shoots it to the left. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. The Scarlet Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. Turning it on. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. So after the first down run, here's second down. The run from the shotgun. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You want to settle everybody in on the road? You want to take the nerves away? Run the football. Really, really good job. The offensive line, they're physical and nasty. They're not nervous. They're not worried about this crowd getting loud. They just want to hit you right in the mouth, and they started the game off with some good physicality.
And the Scarlet Knights look to keep this drive humming. They'll give it to him again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. Looking to throw, it's Schultz. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Ross. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Scarlet Knights are in the hurry-up. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. This is a designed run. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Rutgers.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
And he added the extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Buckeyes offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
To the air, it's Sayin. Got a man, it's Peoples. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. He leaves it with his back. Oh, he's got some space. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Right back to the well. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Using his legs, it's Peoples. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Gives it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
And here comes play number 6 of the drive. To the ground with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, and makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little.
Holds it in the 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Hand off from the shotgun. Crosses the 10. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
The offense goes...
And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down.
You know, as an offense, you just don't get that many great opportunities in games to hit these type of big-time plays. When plays like that present themselves and receivers are open, as a quarterback, you have got to make that throw.
They'll run it. Jukes his way for more. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game, because that hit is what caused that fumble.
Picks up the 1st down, still moving. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. To the air, it's Sayin. Fires into the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Here's a heat. Got enough space, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the Scarlet Knights, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. There he goes. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. The Scarlet Knights headed quickly to the line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab.
It's very early in the college football season, but this coaching staff has to be very pleased by what they've seen from their quarterback. He's making real good decisions, and he's been accurate. That was his 100th completion early this year.
And the Scarlet Knights in a good spot here with second and short. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Woods. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. Pressure coming. Flushed out of the pocket. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
I'll tell you what, after that big gainer on third down, you might think about your quarterback running it again down here. It's hard to throw down close inside the 10-yard line. You've got to have some designed QB runs or give him a run-pass option on the perimeter. See if he can punch it in after that big gainer.
The Scarlet Knights are rolling down the field. Wideout trying to get it in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and goal. Trying to barge in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
A third and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Gets it to him on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
And I like the execution by this defense, understanding where the first down marker is. Let him throw the ball short, come up, get him on the ground, forcing a 4th down. Decision time for this offense.
Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number 1, trying to get pressure on him, get him to the ground as a bonus. They had 6 sacks in their last game. They got to keep building on that number if they want to keep stacking wins.
To throw, it's Sayin. A little screen to the running back. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
I love this running back and the job he does once he has the ball in his hands on this screen pass. He was real patient. You got to allow these 300-pound offensive linemen to sort of collect themselves and stammer down the field and try to block some of these linebackers and DBs. And that's exactly what the running back did. Great job with patience.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the single back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Porter. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. An explosive play on the running game as he's got the first down. And the Buckeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. A 1st down run in the red zone. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. 3rd and goal, where the strong come through. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming.
4th down here. It's still early in the game. I'm not chasing points. Take the field goal, pay this drive off.
And they have analytical cards nowadays that says the exact situation, what the score is, do you go for it or not? Look at the card, make the decision.
Back swinging with the goal line. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. And the roar is reverberating throughout this stadium as the defense has them pinned deep. Oh, that's going to be a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Graham. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. Looking downfield on first down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. They'll immediately call timeout. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. The quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Sends it back in motion. To the air on first down. Quarterback now on the run. Still looking. He'll pull it down and breaks into the open. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Now inside the 20. 1st and 10 from the 18. The offense changing the play. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Scarlet Knights will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on this. Gonna take a shot. He's got it down the right side. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. They'll run it from the gun. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll ride the hot hand. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He'll be forced out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
A nice job by the defense with the edges. They try the touch pass on 1st and goal. Nice job setting the edge, not letting him get outside.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the beat. Line getting set on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lick. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Ross. In their vision of that play, someone would run free after making an easy catch. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to go except down.
Probably looked really good when they drew that one up on the board this week in practice, but obviously a lot more difficult to go out and execute. Give the defense credit. Great stop.
They stop him at the 42, but they're on a roll with a pickup of 15 and a first down. It'll be a draw. Makes his man miss. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped, a gain of 6.
Coach is always hard about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
The Scarlet Knights can really attack on this 2nd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Unloads to the right. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down.
Well, the defense just needs to do a better job on that critical situation. That was a golden opportunity to get off the field, but quarterback and receiver, they were just better on that one. Nice throw. Nice job by the receiver getting his feet in bounds.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
It's caught. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. And the Scarlet Knights come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. He'll sneak it.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push.
Touchdown, Scarlet Knights! The Buckeyes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Release to the back. Caught close to the marker, it's Peoples. Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Here comes the heat. Caught over the middle, it's Miller. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They think there's room to run to the right here. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. With the catch, it's Peoples. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the pummeling has started. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Off-play action on first down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. So now it's 2nd and long. He'll try to pop the draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, trailing this much in the 4th quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. He's not afraid to go deep. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Oh, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Back to throw, it's Schultz. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. His drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Throw to the end zone, picked off. Got some room to run. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. From the shotgun, the inside give. Turning it on. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Well, that's called paying off good field position. You got the lead here late in the game. You got the ball back. You're on your opponent's side of the 50, and on your very first play, you break off a long run. This defense right now is playing on their heels late.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Bringing the heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he missed it. No good. And, guys, this will stay a 24-point game. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. And, boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
You know, it doesn't matter how talented you are as a quarterback, how accurate you are, how athletic you are. If you're on your back most of the day, it's going to be very hard to win the game. That's been the case for this guy here today. He's been under pressure. He hasn't been in rhythm. He's thrown an interception. this has just not gone his way.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 7.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the...
He's got some space. Called down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Able to make the... After a gain of 2 to the 22. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Power football with the run. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. The Buckeyes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the score. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking for a gap. It's Woods. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Scarlet Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Johnston. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. With the clock running, this should be the final play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he's still running after the move. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line.